Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Hey, ho! Here we are. Beautiful day in Brooklyn, New York. We're back.
BK, Beyonce Knowles.
Oh, yeah, Burger King. British Knights.
Oh, British Knights.
Remember
I forgot
that?
about that. Yeah.
Were those the light-ups?
Billy Crystal. Yeah, I think. No, L.A. Gear. Wasn't that L.A. Gear?
LA Gear.
I don't know what
yeah.
British Knights were.
They were around. It was 10 minutes. It was like K-Swiss. Remember that? That was a shoe.
Oh, I never did K. That felt like uppity. That was like hip, I think, or money.
Easy.
I think, right?
I don't know. I was never a Fila.
Fila, I was into for 10 seconds, but then people were like, that's for blacks, you idiot. And I was like, oh, geez, sorry.
That's FUBU.
All right, for us, by us. But Fila was pretty black, too, I think.
Yeah, a lot of sneakers go black. I always say sneakers for black people, white people do with guitars. We collect them, we put them up. You use them every now and then. You don't get them dirty.
Right, but whites are into sneakers, too. You got these sneakerheads.
true.
Rich Voss, Giannis Papas, Chris DiStefano,
Right.
Paul Verzi, all the blackish whites.
Yes,
Love the sneaks.
the wigs.
Whoa!
Wow. I would never. Wig was a political party.
That's right.
The
Was there
Wiggers.
2 eyes in that?
I think it was an H.
Oh.
Or was the whip?
Whip.
What's the whip?
Whip is, that's the guy.
That's for blacks.
Uh-huh.
All right. But,
Okay.
wait a minute.
Ew.
Oh, the sneakerheads. You see them walking around. Like, I see them lining up in a warehouse in New York. You didn't see them in Soho or something.
Oh, you can't line them up? What is this, the 60s?
Wow. You gotta find your perp.
But, yeah, I'm a sneaker guy. I mean, look at it. I got New Balance sneaks on, 1080s. I just re-up on the 1080s.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah. You find, as a white male, you find your New Balance you like, and you ride it into the sunset.
Absolutely. I haven't worn anything that's not a New Balance 1080 since the 70s. I
Yeah.
mean, I went to my prom in these. I went to my father's funeral in these. And I went to fucking the porn theater with these on.
Yeah, well, I just went to a wedding, and the amount of sneakers with a suit was appalling.
That's huge now.
Big now.
Well, I got plantar fasciitis and, a crooked toe and a smashed asshole. So I need to have nice cushions. And you know me, I'm all over that dance floor.
Oh, you're a cutting a rug, Twinkle Toe.
I can't wear these wooden Dutch shoes that they make that fucking, what's this, Daniel Day-Lewis is making. I need some soft
Yeah,
foot.
the cobbler, apple cobbler. What was it? Clogs. I clogged the toilet the other night.
Clogs.
Yeah, my toilet's clogged like you wouldn't believe. I got a real toilet problem.
Yeah, why don't you get someone over here? Fix that fucking thing. Because I have to go shit in your mother's bedroom now.
I know.
It's terrible. Last week, first of all, we ended the podcast. I'm like, I have to take a shit. It was a monster, like, it looked like the little bat they give out at Kids Day at Fenway Park.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I got to shit. You're like, this one's clogged. Go up 2 flights. May left. She's not here.
Pooey-ville Slugger. Yeah.
So I'm walking up there limping.
Yeah.
And going, oh my God. And your fucking wife is on the couch watching, Days of Our Lives.
She doesn't mind a big dumperoo. I dump with the door open. We talk. We do a podcast. Right? Shit. Talking shit.
You told me she was gone. She was there.
Oh,
so then I do
yeah.
a stop and chat. I'm grunting. And then she's like, where are you going? And I'm like, to your master bedroom toilet. Yeah. And her panties are draped over there. I'm using her bra as a toilet paper.
That's very conducive for dumping, I think. I love a good lady clothing.
Remember the first time you saw that bra hanging on the door at your aunt's house or your grandmother's house?
Baby doll. That was remember the time you tried to get those things off? That wasn't easy.
Oh, I thought you meant on, because I remember putting them on before I took them off.
Sure.
Put a couple socks in there, put on a bra, a little bit of your sister's lipstick, and then you kind of just walk around and suck on the remote. Yeah.
I was putting the remote in my mouth at a hotel for about 20 years before someone went, that's full of jizz.
Oh, were you?
I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, you watch TV, you're like... You never did that?
No.
Ah.
I've sucked it off. Like, pretend it's a black dick.
Sure.
Of course. I mean, I put like a Chicago Bulls jersey on the pillow, and then I hold the remote at the waist and suck on it.
Oh, yeah. One time I think I've told this story. I filmed myself jerking it.
Of course. You've told it many times. Legendary.
Yeah. Well, I got some nice DMs. Like, I did it too. It's all good. And I was like, thanks, Dad.
Wow. I'd like to be in a porn sometime.
No, you don't want that out there.
No, not out there. Private link, just for special friends. I'll send it to you, and
It's gonna get leaked. I'm gonna leak that thing. Patreon.
No leak. I'm worried about leaks. I think everything's gonna get leaked eventually. I saw Syracuse. By the way, classic Syracuse story
WikiLeaks
coming at you. You want to hear a good Sally story?
I love Accuse. He's all ears, by the way.
What do you mean?
Well, he's gonna hear this and stop in his tracks and push his kid down the stairs and turn up the radio.
Well, he listens to the podcast, but then he's like, "Boy, that was crazy that you went to Starbucks and your ex-girlfriend was the Starbucks barista." And I'm like, "What?"
Huh?
I was like, "No, she's a yoga instructor." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was Starbucks."
Well, he's getting old.
I'm like, "What kind of?" We told a big crazy story.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
That was the main focal point was yoga. I had to go and do the yoga.
Yes, Greek yoga.
But anyway, so Syracuse comes down. By the way, I'm always blowing Syracuse off because he's always impromptu and like, I'm going to come to your neighborhood. And you go, oh, okay. And then it's not in the books.
Oh, you did that all the time. Hey, I'm around the house. Come on by.
Yeah.
I always felt bad being like, I can't. I have shit going on.
Oh, that you don't have to feel bad. That's not what I'm not. It's not like I was like, oh, I can't. I was like, cool, let me know. And then the story has become longer than it needs to be. But then I went and got a haircut at the fancy place.
Hey,
you know the
sharp.
fancy place. You got one too. It looks like.
Bedhead.
Well, whatever. Guess how much this haircut cost? Now, I'll tell you,
Oh.
they used a massage gun on my tits.
Whoa!
Rubbed my scalp, spritzed some shit on me, and touched my feet. What do you think?
Wow, I go 50.
$135.
Oh, for that chop job? Holy shit! You got snipped.
$135. He did the razor over here, Razor Ramon.
It does look good, yeah. Razor scooter.
He spritzed shit on me. He had like some claw thing, like a metal thing that rubbed my head.
That's big.
Shampooed twice. Literal massage gun on the chest.
Shampoo twice.
Then he had his thumbs back here behind my ears.
Jesus.
He put some kind of oil or grease in here, all up my eyes, and sunblock and moisturizer product.
Man, this guy rooked. You got rooked, fatty. I mean, it's just all the Therab gun. I could do that to you.
I'd love for you to do that to me.
Can't charge $130 after that.
Now, what do you tip on a $135 haircut when you didn't know it was going to be $135? What kind of tip you leaving?
I don't care for it. You give him 20.
20's not bad. I gave 30.
Okay, that's fair.
Syracuse said he would have given 10.
Wow.
That's less than 10%. I mean, that feels a little low, no?
Well, where are we at with the tip? Because I know restaurant, you give 20.
Right.
But I did a cab ride the other day from JFK. Don't ever do that. Holy
I do it
shit.
all the time. It's terrible.
It was $100, so I went boop, and the tip thing came up.
Uh-huh.
And May, the wife, just went and hit 20%. And I'm like, cab is not 20.
Well, this is part of a larger conversation we've had a little bit before. I tip 20 in the cab because it pops up. Sometimes it's 20, 25, 30, these assholes.
Yes, 30.
I do tip 20, but it's one of the things that I don't understand what the tip is for. And I've said this many times, many places, so feel free to fast forward. But tipping servers makes sense because the cost of the food is what you're paying. Chicken parm, $35.
I see.
This person came over. They asked me what I wanted. I told them. They remembered it. They went. They brought it. They checked on me. So the tip is on top of the price for the money. Now.
Okay, but what about Europe? They don't do that. They do all the waiting as well, but they don't get the tip.
Right. I think I still tip when I'm in Europe, though.
I tip a quarter.
But either way, I just want to make this point. The cab. The cost is you're going to take me from here to there.
Agreed.
And this is the cost we agree on. What is the tip for?
Yeah, I don't tip Ubers, I'll tell you that.
Because people go, well, it's because they did it safely. But I'm like, well, that's what I'm paying for.
That's the job.
It's $150 to go from JFK to my house. What is the extra money for?
By that logic, you should tip the UPS guy or the mailman.
Exactly.
Where does it end, fatty?
That's what I don't understand. And I do it. I play ball because I'm a member of society. Same
Sure.
thing with the laundromat. I don't really get it. Like, they're like,
Laundromat.
I'll clean your clothes for $40.
Yeah.
I come back, and then there's a tip thing. I'm like, but I gave you the money we agreed on.
No, I don't care. I didn't know that was even a thing.
Oh,
Maybe
that's a
why
big
the Asians
thing.
hate me.
Oh,
I've never tipped at the laundromat, the old fluff and fold. I pay the price, I skedoodle.
and the New Jersey gas is the worst because it's illegal to pump your own gas. I want to pump my gas.
Yes.
You won't let me pump my gas.
I know.
And now I got to give you money because you did the thing that I wanted to do. You wouldn't let me do.
Yes. It's like the hobo who puts the groceries in your car. Like, I didn't ask for this. You just started grabbing my fucking fruit cup.
I don't care for any of it. Speaking of fruit cups, Salacuse.
Yes.
So he comes down. I totally forgot that he was coming down because I went and got my haircut. I didn't think the haircut was going to take an hour. So then
Yikes.
I finished my haircut. He texted me 1 full hour ago. He's like, I'm on your block. Where are you? And I was like, oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. I was getting a haircut. But he doesn't care.
No,
He's
good.
so laid back and easy.
He's all right.
So then he's going to meet his wife who works in a big building, the 9/11 building, whatever you call it, the World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah, terrorism.
So he goes, oh, shit, you know what? We walked around, had a nice chat. He goes, you know what? I just realized, he's like, I got my mace and my switchblade on me, but I got to go through security. You got to hold this for me.
Oh, God.
I go, what? He goes,
Jeez.
yeah, seriously, I won't be able to get in there, and I don't want to throw it away, so you got to take that. He just palms me mace and a fucking blade.
You got contraband.
Now I'm wearing basketball shorts. I'm literally going to the playground to meet my boy.
Right.
I'm like, I can't. I'm going to go down the slide and a fucking switchblade's going to fly out. What am I, a Puerto Rican mom?
You're like a crypt.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Wow. So what happened? Did you cut anybody?
So I walked around with it in my pocket, and there's cops everywhere. The place is swimming with pigs, and I go, what the which is the name of my one-man show.
Bay of Pigs.
So I go, well, what the fuck is that? And he called his wife, and he's like, do you think I can get in? Yada, yada. She's like, I'll sneak you in the back. Oh, at one point, I was like, there was a door ajar at the back of the building. I was like, why don't you sneak in this door?
Yeah.
And he starts looking. He's like, yeah, maybe. And I'm like, what are you, crazy?
That's a government building.
They're gonna shoot you.
He's
and,
Bin Laden.
and now I'm like, I'm committing a crime. Like, you have me
Right.
committing a crime. And what am I going to say? I'm holding it for a friend?
That's the oldest trick in the book.
So anyway, he ended up taking it back. But I walked around with a knife and mace for a few minutes. And then I wanted some trouble, by the way.
Yeah, come at me. N-word. That's fun.
N-word
Wow.
Snowden. Hey, that's not bad.
I like that.
N-word Snowden.
Yeah, he's a kook, but he has been assaulted in his defense.
Of course. I mean, he should have mace and a knife on him. He's 4'8", 230 pounds.
That's true. He looks like a mark, ironically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, wow, that's great. Yeah, Salacuse, he's always packing heat, and he'll spray you. There's that famous CCTV video of him fighting with the homeless guy on the sidewalk, and he's doing like a come at me, bro. And the homeless guy comes at him. He just goes, right on the eyeballs.
And he's the aggressor. He chases him down the street, just spraying him like it was silly string at a birthday party.
Right. Party City. But yeah. What the hell were we talking about before, Salacuse?
Wedding, shoes, sneakers.
I had something. Contraband.
Oh, Salak has been going on for a while. Oh, tipping?
Tipping.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. And then some people you tip and some people you don't. Like the guy who does the burrito maker at the Delta Lounge.
Right.
He's whipping up burritos, sweating into his queso. No tip.
Yeah, same with Chipotle, no tip.
No tip.
McDonald's, no tip. Reservoir Dogs,
Well,
famous.
it's part of why you like to go to the corporate joints, because they don't do tips. You go to mom and pop, you got to tip old Shirley.
Right.
You go to like a Chipotle or a Cava, no tip.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean,
Sweet Green, some of them don't even take cash.
I've told you this before. At Key West is like an outdoor cigar kiosk, a Key West kiosk. And I know exactly what I want. I go straight to the humidor. I go and get the cigar I want.
Yeah.
I bring it over to the guy. If he fucking scans it, he flips the iPad, and it's 20%, 25%, 30%. I'm like, you literally did not do one single thing.
Not one. We got to take a stand as a society because this is getting out of control. And they go, well, the economy's hard. I need money. And I'm like, but we need money. How come I got to give you my money? How about you tip me for coming in? Where does it end?
Well, these corporations, I think they pay, but all the jobs are going to be gone in 6 months anyways.
That's
I read an
true.
article. I'm going to kill myself.
Well, at least with AI, I'm not tipping. You're a robot. Sorry, you don't need this.
But then you won't even know it's a robot. It'll just be a guy. Chuck could be a robot.
That would be helpful. We
Yeah.
can turn him off.
He turns me off.
No. But, all right, well, I've been all over the road.
Yeah, tell me about it. You're wearing a
hard.
fucking swimsuit, for God's sakes. What are you doing?
I'm out of laundry. I didn't tip the lady. She burned my clothes. But we fucked up. Me and the lady, we said, you know what? We got a wedding in Austin.
Uh-huh.
Let's really make a meal out of it. Let's go to New Orleans first, live it up there, then drop the kid off with the grandma, then fly to Austin, have a kid-free wedding, drink, booze. She's going to fly back to New Orleans. I'll stay in Austin to protect our parks, kill Tony, anal, whatever.
Okay. You guys are spending a lot of time with the other one's mother, I'm noticing.
Huh?
Well, you were home with her mother here, and then she was in New Orleans with your mother there.
Well, it takes a village. You know, we're trying to use any resource we can with this fucking rugrat.
I know, but you're like wife swapping with mom. You're mom swapping.
Ooh.
Which is kind of hot.
That's a porn category.
Mom swap.
It's got to be.
I think so. I'm sure Chuck has it as favorites.
Swap meat. What is a swap meat?
Well, you swap meat. You go down there, you bring your meat.
Oh, like a
I bring
pork
my
or
meat.
or a chicken?
Yeah, like you got a pig farm, I got a cow farm.
Oh,
we go
yeah.
down, we meet up, we shake hands. I give you some cow, you give me some pig, and then off we go. Swap meat.
Swap meat. I like that. Okay, well, I got to quit cold turkey. But so go down to New Orleans, and when you have nothing to do in New Orleans, all you do is drink.
Right.
You know, not you, but the rest of us.
No, I run.
Oh, from the Kooks?
Yeah, the Kooks.
Yeah,
Very
they'll
kooky.
get you.
Nice fight.
They're down there.
You got that straight.
So you just drink. We drank. You got the baby. You try not to drop it. You know, you drive drunk. But listen to this.
I can't wait. I'm listening.
So first off, I did a show called Sports Drink, which is this little room down in New Orleans that everybody's got to check out.
You
It's
told
incredible.
me about this a while ago.
You ever
It
go
sounds
there?
great.
They'll book you. It's a 60-seater. It'll sell out like a hot cake, and you jizz all over their faces and hit the high road.
I fucking hope it'll sell out. Jesus, 60 seats.
Yeah. Well, I'll tweet at it.
Okay.
But so we go to Sports Drink. We have a great time. We yuck it up. It's my first kid in a green room.
Oh, that's fun. I've had a couple in my day.
So, we put the kid in the green room. I watch him. She does a set. She runs back. She watches. I do a set.
It's a fun move.
It's fun. You want to go, this is your first green room. There's semen everywhere and cocaine and fentanyl. It's good. There's Bob Saget dead. Great time. So we do the show. It's great. Whatever. You drink, crawfish boil, drink, see the folks, drink. We get an Uber at a bar.
All right.
I'm like, we got to go home. This is too much boozing. We got the kid with us. I'm in a blackout. We get an
Are you
Uber.
drinking with the kid?
No, I'm just kidding.
Ah.
He's on the bar stool. So we get an Uber, and it's one of those Ubers where it's like 1 minute away. Oh, I can see it on the app. It's like coming down the street.
Uh-huh.
You know, you're like, it's going to come from that direction. Comes by. We go, up, there it is. Hey, it's across the street. Takes a right. Well, that's weird. Maybe they're just parking over there. They want to get off the main drag. They stop. We bring the kid over. Here we go. We cross the street. Thank you. Car keeps going. Like, that's weird.
Very
So
odd.
we're like, hey, what's up? So I'm holding the baby. So she's like, I'll run and get it. It stops at a stop sign like a block away. So she's hoofing it down to the car, takes a right. It won't stop. I'm looking at the app. It comes all the way around again, takes another right. So I literally get in front of it. I'm like, hey, we're the guy. We're the Uber people. And she's like, oh, sorry. All right, let me pull over. And we get in, and we collapse the Duna. You put it in the back seat. Thank you. Great gift. That thing is really amazing. But
It's unbelievable.
we put the Duna in the back seat, close the door. We drive to the hotel. It's like an 8-minute drive. Get to the hotel. I get out. The wife gets out. I go to reach for the Duna. Lady drives off. With the baby.
What?
Down the street with the child. We're getting abducted. Abducted, Jerry.
This is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
I would fucking smack the hell out of this lady.
So I ran, and she got like a half a block, and I'm running down the street. I'm like, whoa, I'm like getting in her mirror. Hey, you crazy coos, what are you doing?
The door must be open, I assume.
It's shut on the acceleration.
What a fucking lunatic.
I know. So I was like, whoa, we got a baby in the car. And she was like, oh, my God, my bad. So now we're in the middle of the street. I'm pulling the Duna out. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, I didn't know you left it in there. I'm like, the door was open. So almost had an abduction, got the baby out.
That is fucking wild. I mean, you got to report this lady. That's crazy.
I think it was her first day. She kept doing the lap around. She might have been high. Something was going on.
Yeah, well, then if she's high, then don't report her. But if she's sober and does it, then you got to report her.
I don't want to rat anybody out, but yeah, she was bad.
Some people you got to rat out. If she's driving around high on drugs and taking your baby, she's driving around with your baby. She's going to fucking jail.
I know. I didn't tip her. I'll tell you
That's crazy. Give me her name. I'll tip her. But
I gave her 5 stars still, because you check Uber 10 days later, and you're like, oh, that's my old ride, 5-star. Move it on.
Right.
So I still gave her 5, but she's gonna kill somebody or steal a child.
That's fucking horrifying.
It was hard. It was like Casey Anthony on wheels.
I mean, I'm shocked and chagrined. I mean, that's horrifying. I don't know what else to say.
I'll tell you, when that baby starts going away, you're like, whoa. I mean, it hits you like a fat lady's dick. You're like, holy shit, what's going on in the world? I'll never see the baby again. I'm a bad dad. This is it, Jerry. This is the abduction.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy. But I have to say, though, when I did the Duna, I was like, and then hold on, we got the baby. Let me just get the baby. It's going to take a minute. I would always do that just because I never tried. I never wanted that to happen. I was always afraid they would do that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think it would happen. We're in the middle of the road. I got the door open. I'm like this. And she just drove off.
Well, normally also you'd think they would remember that you had a 10-minute ordeal getting the baby in the car.
I know.
Like you forgot there was a child in your car?
She was out to lunch. I felt like Eric Clapton. I thought that kid was a goner. But we got it back. All's well that ends well. So Uber, keep an eye on your queefs out there. You got all kinds of wackos on the road.
He looks different. Are you sure it's him?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
because this in the wrong Uber.
This baby was whiter than the last one.
Oh, no. Shouldn't have gotten that lift.
Alejandro.
So I got an Uber Black. But yeah, so that was crazy. And then we go to Austin for the big wedding.
Tejas.
Yes, it's fun leaving your kid with a mom. You're like, here you go, Mom. You have experience. You're free. The kid needs to meet you. It's good to have the kid meet the mom.
Yeah. You gotta have that grandpa. There's all these studies. They live longer if they hang out with the baby.
That's true.
I keep seeing it on my Instagram feed and then thinking, oh, I should send this to my parents, but they don't respond. They don't care.
Yeah, it's cute. You ever have this one? I see the baby. The baby does mannerisms like me. He's like autistic, robotic. He lies. Mm-hmm. And then I'll see my dad, and I'm doing mannerisms like my dad. So I'm like, whoa, we got 3 generations of douche.
Yeah, interesting.
It's fun. So you leave the parent with the mom. You go to Austin and...
The parent with the mom. Yes. The baby.
Thank you.
The baby with the mom.
Let me get the notes out here.
Now, how long are you going to Austin for? How long are you leaving this thing?
I'm going for like 5 days. She's going for 2, the lady.
Okay.
2 or 3.
So she gets along well with your mom?
Yeah, as good as you can.
Right.
Plus... there was some friction with my brother's wife, so she's in the clear.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
Good feeling.
Nothing better than a shitty in-law to make you look like $100.
Exactamundo. Hey, folks, Choose Your Stories brought to you by Shopify. Thank you. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see as you check out? That's Shopify, baby. They make the customer experience simple by keeping your payment and shipping information safe. So if you're an online retailer that translates into more sales for you, Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just starting out. Shopify helps you manage your inventory, create online store, write product descriptions, and even enhance your product photos. And they have built-in marketing and email tools to help you find and keep new customers. Wow. Shopify is the best converting checkout on the planet, so get that purple button added to your site today. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Cha-ching! Sign up for $1 per month trial and start selling today at Shopify.com/Tuesdays. Go to Shopify.com/Tuesdays. Shopify.com/Tuesdays. Get on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tuesdays with Stories is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's tough to be a guy out there these days. Oh, my God. Some of the numbers coming back. Men are this. They're incarcerated. They're suicidal. They're depressed. They're on antidepressants. The whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's tough. 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year, and it's often undiagnosed. If you're a man, which if you're listening to the show, you probably are, and you're feeling the weight of the world, talking to someone can help. BetterHelp makes it easy to incorporate therapy into your very busy life. Have your appointment from wherever you are, whether that's sulking in bed under the covers or on your lunch break at work. I love therapy, man. I just went to Alan. I talked all about certain people coming back into my life, and he said, please don't ever talk to this person again. If your first match isn't the perfect fit, you can easily swap anytime at no extra cost. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Tuesdays with Stories fans get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Tuesdays. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Tuesdays.
Sing it, sister. So we go to the wedding. We do welcome drinks.
Whose wedding is this again?
Broussard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Matt Broussard, hilarious comic.
Funny guy, cool guy.
And Laura. Sogar. Jesus Christ.
They have a pod together called Risky Business.
Oh.
Yeah, check it out. So.
Never been invited. They do guests?
Barely.
All right. That
So
makes
you're
me feel
fine.
better.
You're
Okay.
fine.
I wouldn't do it anyways.
Nah, you're too dirty. So.
Huh?
They have the welcome drinks. It's good, and I start putting them back because I don't know anybody. You know, you see like one comic you kind of know, so you're kind of trying to just get drunk and get through it.
Yeah.
By the way, the worst part about a wedding is carrying that suit. I hate flying with a suit. You got the whole bag there.
Oh, it's awful. That's why I would never do a destination wedding.
Yeah, well, I've turned down a few, but this one I was like, all right, I'll do this one.
Last one I went to was yours. I had to fucking fold that thing up, roll it up, and then you got to iron it or just put it in the but I don't know how to iron. So I just put it in the shower and hope for the best.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Just let the steam hit it like a Jew.
Yeah, you flick it.
Yeah. So, bam, we go to the welcome drinks, and I'm putting them back, and then you start to notice, like, boy, about 4 a.m, I'm, like, losing my voice. I got the snot coming down. It's been like a week of drinking and eating shit, not getting much sleep because you got to wake up with the baby.
Right.
So you go out all night, then you wake up at 7 to crying baby, and then you go drink. I'm getting sick, Jerry.
Uh-huh.
So I've lost my voice completely. Then the next night comes around, and once the treadmill's on, it's over. That's a bad analogy.
Treadmill's on.
What am I saying? Once the
floodgates are open.
Hey, floodgates! Woo! Yes, once the floodgates. So now
you should know, by the way.
That's true, Katrina. Good point. Chocolate cité. So now we're at the wedding the next day. You know, you're hungover, so now you got to have a cocktail to get back right. Now you're doing that whole thing. Somebody goes, we're at the wedding ceremony. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white power, whatever. And then somebody goes, you want some shrooms? And I'm like,
yeah,
I'll
the
take some shrooms.
shrooms.
So I pop the shrooms, and they go, it's chocolate. And they go, there's Molly in there, too. And you're like, Jesus. Yeah, now you tell me?
Who does this at a wedding? I don't get this. What is this, Ari Shaffir, by the way? They're just giving you illicit drugs without letting you know?
It's comedians. They're addicts. They're degenerates.
I want the name of this comedian. That's insane. But what is this thing of doing fucking ecstasy and mushrooms at a wedding? It's a wedding.
Well,
have a glass of wine, you fucking kook.
It's boring. I don't know. It's religious vows. It's here's your aunt. My aunt wants to say a word. Here's your dead stepmom. She's got to chime in.
But that part's like 12 minutes, and now you're just socializing, dancing, moonwalking, all that stuff.
Yeah, you know, you got a suit on. You're bored. You're drunk. You go, hey, I'll do some shrooms. How much longer is this night? Give me some fucking psychedelics.
You're a low-key shroom maniac. I feel like you're doing shrooms every 3 weeks because you think of like Ari or like Duncan Trussell or the Allman Brothers or something. Every time I talk to you, you're all mushroomed up.
No, every time you talk to me. When's the last time I did shrooms?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's
but
been a while.
It's been a minute, but I see what you're saying.
It's a lot of shrooms.
It's a lot of shrooms, and I ate a lot of chocolate.
It's a lot of gum.
Yeah, so, whoa, am I on the moon there? You know, Broussard's mom looks like, a caricature of a Holocaust survivor. I mean, it's just horrible. It's just crazy visuals, just, the Molly's kicking in, so I'm talking to Shane Torres. I'm like, oh, my God, I love you. Can I comb your hair?
Now, what did Shane Torres look like on mushrooms? Because he's got a unique look, I will say.
He actually looked better. The shrooms improved him. Yeah,
I got to get
helped
some
him out.
mushrooms next time I work with
I thought he was Matt Rife. These were good shrooms. So now you're a drunk, now you're shrooming, now you're mollying. So the next day, I'm like, I hate myself. Who am I? A hangover is one thing, but now you got a hangover, a molly hangover, and a shroom hangover.
Well, all I hear is Molly, you want to kill yourself the next day. Or is that ecstasy? Or is that the same thing?
Same thing.
Okay.
It uses all your serotonin, Jerry.
Right.
You just go depleted.
You're sapped.
Yes. So
Now, you must have had some sex, though. I assume you had some wild, funky sex if you're all mushroomed up with no baby.
mushroom sex is not good. A vagina is already crazy looking. On mushrooms, a vagina looks like a dick.
Wow.
It's just like, holy hell, what is that? It looks like something in a kosher deli.
I really got to get some mushrooms. You got a handsome Shane Torres and a vagina that looks like a dick. This is my dream drug.
I'm telling you, you could get by on mushrooms. It won't relapse you.
Okay. I think it is a relapse, but still.
I don't think you'll be boozing.
Okay. That's not so bad.
So then the next day, now there's the after party on a boat. So this was a fight with the lady. She's like,
boy.
we got to do the boat, 3 p.m. We're all getting on a school bus, gonna drive for an hour. Then we're on a boat for a couple hours in Lake Travis.
Oh, I've heard of Lake Travis.
It's kind of like a Havasu.
Havasu.
Yeah, that's what Jews do. We're gonna have a sue. We'll go to court. So I feel like I'm hitting the Jews too much on this one. All right, they're used to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
the white power joke, N-word, wig.
we mixed it up.
Yeah, we're hitting everybody.
Okay.
Except for Islamic fundamentalists who are trying to eradicate the world of Jews. We're
how
not really
about-
supposed to joke about them.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
I joked about them the other day, and somebody's like, "Hey, that's too far." I'm like, "But I did 20 minutes on Jews and Mexicans.
All right.
Why can't I do the fundamental?"
I don't know. It's not very fundamental.
I think it's fun to make fun of them.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah.
fun to say you can't.
Right.
I don't know.
So either way,
These are hard times.
yeah. Well, you see the Colorado thing.
Yeah, I heard about it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a PU.
You know what's weird on the news? They were like, "It's a white guy." I'm like, "What are you kidding? That guy's an Uber driver."
Is he white? I thought he was from Egypt.
He is. That's what I'm saying. He's not a white guy.
Ah.
But whatever. So also the DC shooting.
What was the DC one? I missed that one.
Some guy shot 2 Jews.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the news a little bit. It's
I'll
bumming me out.
Send you a link.
Please do.
He's my hero.
That'll help me avoid it.
All right. So yeah. We do the boat, and I got no fight with the lady because I'm like, I can't do another thing. I just can't do it. I'm hungover. I'm depleted. Molly, Ringwald, and she's like, you got to do the boat. And I'm like, I can't do the boat because it's the steps, fatty. It's like getting on the bus. Now you're on the bus for an hour. You got to think of things to say on the bus. Then you get off the bus, and then you get on the boat, and then you got to think of things to sing on the boat. Then you're on the boat for 3 hours, and then you swim, and then you eat, and then you drink. It's a beautiful thing, but it's just
You're tired.
You can only do so much socializing.
Right. I understand. It's a lot of socializing, and also you're just exhausted. This is the thing that people may or may not understand about having a child. It just zaps you out. You're
Right.
tired. You sleep, especially if you're doing drugs and
A lot of drugs,
drinking.
heavy drugs.
And dancing. You just want to sleep.
Yeah. So then you go, all right, I'll do the boat, but I'm not going to do a ton of drinking. I'm sick. I'm hungover. I'm gay. You get on the boat, 2 minutes in, somebody's like, here's a high noon. And you're like, well, we might as well. I'm on a boat. I'm in the
Right.
sun. My shirt is off. My dick is hard. Give me a nooner. So, hey.
Who's
Whoa.
this?
Oh, this is a babysitter.
That's your babysitter?
I know, it's a problem.
Oh, my God.
It's a hot guy.
Run upstairs. Wait, maybe you can make a Starbucks run, then you'll get a look at the babysitter.
Yeah, there
That's
you
the
go.
babysitter's in a yoga outfit.
I know.
This is crazy.
I hired her.
Oh my God. Who hires a hot babysitter? That's crazy.
Me and Schwarzenegger. So, yeah, now we're on the boat. Now I'm shithoused. Now I'm going down the slide on the. It's a 2-story boat. It's a barge.
This sounds amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I mean, you
I'm
got
a
to
cunt.
turn that frown upside down.
I
Less
did.
ecstasy, less mushrooms. I mean, you got a school bus to a boat?
Yeah, it was great.
That's good stuff.
It was amazing. We had a blast. It was a great wedding. It was a great weekend. I'm just a curmudgeon queef.
Yeah.
So
CQ. Colin Quinn.
yes. So yeah, we had a great time. It slid down. There's a big slide off the top. You go right into the lake. Lakes
I've
are
always
underrated.
wanted one of those. I think lakes are horrible. But
What?
I've always wanted a slide into the water guy.
It was fun, Fatty. You would love it.
I see those things. I've never participated in one. A slide into the ocean is fun. Or a lake. But lakes have like ghouls and goblins.
That's true.
It's like, I feel like Rupert's swimming around in there.
Oh, the manatee. Yeah. Well, the lake is weird because you're like, okay, there's a fish, there's a dead guy, there's a syringe.
Right.
The ocean cleans itself.
Exactly.
It's like a vagina
Pussy,
or an
yeah.
oven. Yeah. So we had a great time. You get back, you go, hey, that was fun. You fuck. You get that lake fuck. You know, it smells like sulfur. And then she left, and now I'm in Austin.
Okay.
Nah, but I'm sick, and I'm depleted.
Right. But you can go to Rogan's and get all the shots and the moons and the whistles.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because they hate shots, but they love shots.
Right.
I'm always confused by that.
He loves IVs and guns.
Ivermectin.
Yeah, so I forgot, you know me,
I sure do.
same old G,
But I've been low-key.
bump. So I go, all right, she's gone. I put her on a plane. She goes back to the baby in New Orleans. And I go, let me check the calendar. 5 p.m. show at the Creek headlining. And I go, oh, I forgot I set that up.
Right.
So I'm dead. I'm depleted. I'm wonky. I'm sick. And now you got to do a 5 p.m. show, and I got, like, no confidence. I hate myself. You just want to lay in bed all day and get Uber Eats and jerk off. But you got to do that 5 o'clock show.
I suppose so.
So we do the 5 o'clock show. It's fun. It's a great club. Blah, blah, blah. Being there at 5 p.m. is nice. The green room's empty. It's great.
And I assume you're done after that. 6:30, your night's over, and you're just going home and going to bed. That's a nice night. Good scheduling.
Well, I accidentally scheduled another headlining set at the Creek at 9.
Oh, my God. So a 5 and a 9?
5 and a 9, 2 hours. I've done comedy in a week and a half. I've been just on a bender doing drugs and all kinds of anal and whatnot. And now I'm at the Creek at 9. I'm bombing. I'm sweating. I'm shitting myself. The whole thing was bad. The anxiety goes up because we have an anxiety problem already. And then when you're hungover, it's like through the roof.
Yeah, no, it's the word. Drinking and ecstasy and Molly, the worst possible thing for anxiety.
Yeah, like you have no idea how good you are right now. You are so regulated. You're not drinking. You're sleeping normally. You have a child. You're fat.
I mean, I have some idea. I did the opposite for a long time.
Yeah.
So now I know. I feel great.
You know that feeling of walking into the club and you're like, what am I doing? Why am I a comedian? I got nothing. I don't have it, Jerry.
No, I haven't had that in a long time.
It's the worst. But the
think-
only way to get through it is to get through it.
Right. Now, why 5 and 9? What happened to 7? Is there a 7?
Rachel's there.
Feinstein?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So I got to hang out with Rachel. And
She's
then
hot.
Ari shows up, and Ari's like, hey, we're going drinking. And I'm like, I can't drink. What are you, crazy? Then DeRosa shows up. Then Tony shows up.
Wait,
Then-
DeRosa lives in Austin? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so
I
weird.
feel like everyone lives there now. It's crazy. You're like, what? You live here? Like, who else?
Very strange.
Segura,
Chloe LeBranch,
the other guy.
Bert?
No. Brian Simpson. I don't know. Everybody's in Austin. Elon, Ben Shapiro, all the greats.
Ben Shapiro lives there?
I believe so. I think he took it all and moved it down to Gaza.
No kidding.
Yeah, so that night I go home. I go, all right, we drank. We're done. How about this? I'm in bed finally. It's like 2 a.m. I got no voice. I'm scratchy. I'm shitty. I have a panic attack.
Oh, boy, that makes sense.
I guess so. It all hit me.
Well, you got your kid in a car. He's in New Orleans in some lady's car.
Yeah.
You're doing mushrooms and ecstasy at a noon wedding. You got a 5 p.m. show with 4 hours before the next one.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Horrible. Plus, you're eating dog shit. You're eating wedding cake and fried chicken and ass.
Well, I did that yesterday. I mean, that's
true.
yeah.
But I think you add that on top. You're not exercising. You're not walking. So.
But enough about Chuck.
So laying in bed, just like I had this. It was one of these. You fall asleep at 3. I woke up at 5 in a sweat, and just the thoughts were just spiraling out. It was bad.
Yeah, I've been there.
I was biting a pillow.
I've been there too. I mean, you got to get things in order. This is crazy. What are you doing? You're a father, for God's sakes.
I'm back now. Well, that city. It's those 2 cities, New Orleans and all. They got the evil in you.
I guess so. The spirits got me, Chief. But Austin didn't used to be that way.
No,
I feel like
no.
that was like Austin was like a fun go and eat barbecue and queso.
Right. Not anymore. Now it's eat some Molly and get after it.
Well, I think tensions are high down there. It's a weird space
Yes.
because people are there, and now there's politics. They're all next to Trump. We're like a step away from the presidential election. Everything's divided and weird and big. It's all big. Tim Dillon is big, and Shane is big, and Rogan is big, and the podcast is big, and it's these big things with all eyes. Everything's being taken very seriously, and then there's like podcasts about podcasts and clips about clips about clips.
Right.
And everything's like, what did this mean? Why did he say this? Who's this guy? Is he friends with this guy? Is he selling tickets? He's not selling tickets.
It's all swirling above you. You feel the tension. You meet a guy. You're like, does he hate me? Does he talk shit? Do I hate him? There's all these little, there's like a ecosystem going on of just tension.
Yeah, and then you go in the green room, they're like, Tucker Carlson's here. And you're like, Tucker Carlson's here? What the fuck?
Yeah. And then you're like, do I get a photo with Tucker? Tucker?
It's all very strange and weird. It's a lot. It's a lot of big egos at play, and we've moved into this weird fucking hemisphere where these comedians are in suits at a presidential inauguration. It's fucking nuts. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, just put me in Omaha. I want to go to Rochester and Atlanta and do comedy in the back of a diner, and then they hand me a check that's the size of a doctor's check, and no one knows who I am, and I just sneak off and go, that was fun.
We're we're a bunch of queefs, nerds. We're just basement dwellers. That's what comedy used to be. It was like this niche, weird thing, and now I'm at the green room. Woody Harrelson's in there. He's passing me a joint. Yeah, I met Woody Harrelson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had flip-flops and a corduroy pants and a cowboy hat. He is all hippied out, fatty.
Can I tell you Woody's best work? Maybe you agree. Maybe you already know what I'm going to say. Absolutely.
Whoa!
He's that guy. When he's serious, half the time I'm like, is he kidding?
I know. He's got a weird look and a weird voice.
He's so good in that movie. I mean, that show. And then White Man Can't Jump, of course. He's great, too.
Yeah, Billy
Hoyle. But yeah, sometimes when he's real serious. But he's in No Country for Old Men. He's in the fucking best movie of the century, that guy.
I know. I brought that up.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, he's the best. And he's just so positive. He's like, hey, man, how you doing? Oh, and you're like, whoa, shit, Woody Harrelson, this is crazy. He's wearing like a shirt with a crazy pendant necklace. He's all like culty.
Right. Wow.
But sweet guy. Cool
No McConaughey?
Dude. No McConaughey. I wish. Apparently they're starting, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, they're starting like this Hollywood breakaway in Texas. Like, fuck them. They got all these rules out there. We're starting a real thing here.
But didn't Joe already do that?
Well, he's doing that with comedy. They're doing it with movies.
Okay. I see that.
It's weird. Edison started Hollywood in Jersey, and he had all these regulations. So the Jews said, we're opening this shit in L.A., and then they blew it up. Because, we don't like all your rules.
Right. Interesting.
And now that's, I guess, what they're trying to do in Tejas.
Wow.
So I don't want to hog it here. We got to.
No. This is all fascinating.
Well, then, of course, it's Monday morning. So you're like, well, we're doing Kill Tony tonight.
Oh, boy.
So you set your sights on that. I can't tell you what happened, but this is one for the books.
I can't wait.
Remember the Trump Biden ep?
Oh, yeah.
This is, I don't want to say it's that level, because that was like a cultural moment.
Right.
But this is a whopper.
Okay.
I mean, the guest he has on is
Obama.
bigger, crazier.
Bigger than Obama?
Well,
Michael Jordan? Jerry Seinfeld? Oprah Winfrey?
No. It's not even about, well, I can't give it away.
Netanyahu?
No.
Osama bin Laden?
No.
Tupac?
He's dead.
Tupac's not dead. That's a lie.
That's true. Neither is Elvis.
Keith Halberstadt?
Nah.
I see his photo up there. His
Okay,
comic.
we're out of ideas, but just tune in. I think it'll come out in 2026.
Wow.
But
All right.
it
I got
is
a tune.
a
I mean,
honker.
I'm trying to think here.
And also,
Woman?
Huh?
Woman?
No, never.
Man?
Never. Yeah, man,
Black?
but
Okay.
we'll move it along.
All right. It's Bill Cosby.
Yes, he killed it. I fell asleep. It was great. But you got Woody up in the balcony. You just every time you say something, you're like, "Did Woody hear that?"
So Woody's here, but
Woody-
not on the panel.
He's watching Kill Tony. He doesn't. He's too laid back for Kill Tony. He's like, he'd probably be like, "Hey man, everything you do is great. You're awesome.
Wow.
Life is good."
I'm excited for this.
It was a humdinger.
I love a dinger that can hum.
Yeah. So Hummingbird, we had a great time. Now again, you go out. You drink again. So I'm on like 12 days of just too much. I'm like Charlie Sheen. I got AIDS.
This is trouble.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So now, the next day, protect our parks.
Oh, you haven't even done Protect Our Parks.
No, that's the big finale.
Usually you do Protect Our Parks first, and then you go do all those things.
That's what you should do, because that show is 19 hours. We're drinking, we're doing drugs, we're smoking cigars, we're talking shit. You want to be sharp. It's the biggest, platform in America.
So when you do Protect Our Parks, before you go in, do you go, hey, we got to talk about this?
Nothing. Zero
Okay.
prep completely. Sometimes I'll do a little like, what's in the news? Kanye, okay, we bought a plane, or Middle East gave us a plane. P. Diddy. I have some stuff in my head.
Right.
But it's like a fist fight where you get in there and you're like, everything's changed.
Right.
You can't plan it out. So I'm now hungover, foggy, sick. I never got it together, so I start popping Claritin like there's no tomorrow.
Claritin.
Well, I figure something's off.
Claritin's an antihistamine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm hooked.
Oh, God.
I'm addicted.
What'd you say, Claritin D? Because Claritin D will give you a little zip. That's like Coke.
No zip. I'm like this. I'm like Anna Nicole Smith in there. I'm popping pills. I'm out of it. I'm fucking an old guy.
Claritin's for allergies.
Oh, so what do I got? I think I got sinus.
You got sick. You got a cold.
Yeah, I'm all stopped. It's all here.
It could be allergies, but I thought you never had allergies.
I never get allergies, but the Claritin ain't working, so I keep popping it.
Yeah.
Zyrtec, you name it. I'm
These
taking
are all
of it.
allergy medicines.
Oh,
what
nobody
are you
told
doing?
me.
You got to take Tylenol Cold. Read the bottle of the box.
Cold. That's not enough. I need the hard stuff.
Tylenol Cold is hard. It's extra strength.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Dayquil.
I fucked up because I was like, I got to go into this fresh. My brain is all foggy. I can't think of anything. So I start popping these pills. I'm chugging Dayquil. I'm chugging NyQuil. I'm chugging Mucinex. I'm doing Zyrtec. I get in there. Worst episode ever. We've done like 19 of them. This is the worst one ever. I totally fucked it.
Just you or everybody? It just was weird?
It's with Joe's going to church. He's sober now.
He's going to church.
I don't know. I heard that. He's a Scientologist. But he's sober now.
Right.
So the whole show is getting fucked up, getting wild, getting kooky, and now I'm all hopped up on pain meds or whatever, and he's sober.
Well, I always wanted that about Joe because he's so health this and that and ice and the bath and the wood and the smell and the thing and the arrows.
Yeah.
And I always did think it was weird that he would just get completely shithoused on the show.
That's true.
'Cause I'm like, alcohol is the worst thing for you ever. There are more and more studies.
Well, you sound like him now because I brought this up. I was like, you're sober now? We need you on the show. And he's like, no, it's horrible for you. Like,
Well, it really is. It throws your homeostasis off. It's really horrible for your microbiome.
is that right?
Of course. Yeah. And your depression, your brain cells, you can't get them back.
Oh, yeah. I'm all fucked up. I need like a month to recoup.
Well, there's all these studies now that say, like, we're going to look back at drinking the way we look at smoking now.
Sure.
Where you're like, boy, that was really retarded that we were all doing that.
Yeah. Well, the kids have really chilled out on it. Like the Gen Zs of the world, the alcohol sales are...
Well, that's because they don't do anything. I feel like they just fucking sit at home and huff their socks and look at whatever.
Well, they're hitting the vape.
Queen's Night or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it's vape. It's Fortnite and what's the other thing? What are they watching? Twitch. Video games all day. They don't fuck. They don't drink. It's a sad world.
It's scary, and this AI is coming, Jerry. I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I saw a woman that I know that's a psychiatrist, and she has a patient that's using AI psychology, or whatever psychiatrist. And I have another friend who is a friend of a friend who pays a monthly fee to have like an AI boyfriend talk to it. They have conversations.
Oh my!
And they do therapy like well.
Oh my!
Like she's like, I was checking in on the AI, and it was saying all the things that I would say.
Whoa!
Because it has all the info, Jerry.
We're fucked. We are screwed.
It's bad news bears, and I read an article. It's like all the white-collar jobs will be gone in like a year. Not even 10 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be Hobo Joe out there.
So how do you make money?
I don't know. I'm going to take pictures of my dick and put them online.
Send me the link. Wow. Okay. So that's.
But we'll
scary.
figure that out another time. I don't know.
Sure. Well, they say like 15-year-old kids are doing the, hey, I want to get out of high school or I want to get out of going to school today. What do I tell my teacher? And ChatGPT will be like, tell her this. This will get you out of it. There's no way it could come back to you. She'll never know you're lying, and you can ask it anything.
I know.
It's like, how do I, kill my dad and get away with it? And it's like, here you go, poison his food, put it in the oatmeal. It'll take a year, but just one drop of aftershave a day, it'll knock him out.
Well, I know someone that had, every once in a while in comedy, you have to do these like, could you answer these 8 questions and we're going to put it in our website or whatever?
What?
You know, you got a gig and it's like, hey, the local newspaper wants to interview you. Can you fill this out?
Sure.
And they just put it in ChatGPT. When did you start doing comedy? Mark Norman. And then you just switch it. I started doing comedy in 2005.
Yeah.
I started in New Orleans.
All right, well, Silver Anal here. Is there any way...
In what way?
Is there any world where this will be special? Right now, every Tom, Dick, and Anal's got a podcast.
Yeah.
But now it's like 2 guys conversing like humans do. There's no AI. It's all personality. It's all zingers. That's going to be something. That's going to be like a novelty.
I think it'll still be a novelty. It'll be good. But we are only a couple of years away or a year away from literally just AI going, hey, give me Mark Norman, Joe List podcast. If Mark went to fucking Paris and Joe went to Texas.
Yeah,
and it'll just look like us. It'll just be doing this. They'll go, oh, wow, I went to Paris. Oh, yeah, I was in Texas.
Right. And this AI porn is looking damn good, too.
I can't wait. I'm going to have
it's here.
my aunt in there. And,
It's out there.
I'm going to be fucking, Chuck Schumer and Larry Sanders. It's going to be awesome.
The good news is if a girl's like, hey, if your wife goes, send me a dick pic, you can just AI a dick pic. You don't have to do it anymore.
Well, you can't do that to your wife because she knows your dick, but I can do it to my, ex.
Yeah,
she asked the other day.
That's not bad. All right. So,
just kidding.
The world is bad. Protect Our Parks was horrible. I'm sorry. We're texting the night before, like, this is it. It's game day, baby. We're going after it. I'm sending gifs of, like, Muslims, like, it's just getting all pumped up. And then we get in there, we're like, so, man, that was weird, huh?
Well, it's hard to recapture the magic, as you can see. It's tough sometimes because you're like, I don't know, I said this, I said that already.
Yeah.
And then you're tired and you're like, I don't know, what the hell?
And you build it up. Nothing worse for comedy than building up. You got to just go in fresh, clear mind, just zinging and zanging. If you're sitting there going, should I say this? I shouldn't say that. That's kind of stupid.
Right.
Oh, you're second guessing? You're dead in the water.
Well, and shows with 4 people are tough, too, because you never know when you're supposed to talk. 2 is nice.
Right.
Because it's like, I finish, I'm like, there's space, all right, you say a thing. This lady has seen some better days. And then, but with 4, you're like, you have a joke, and then you're like, I missed it. Oh, it's coming back around. Oh, no, I missed it.
Yeah.
And then you just want to go, hey, remember 40 minutes ago we were talking about gas stations?
Yes.
Pump tits.
Exactly.
And they're like, what? And you're like,
I
no, but
love
pump tits, remember? And you're like, oh, I guess.
That's so true.
And you're like, damn it would have killed. Or you start telling a story, because the regs is the same. And I was telling a story 48 minutes ago. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Exactly. And then people go, this wasn't that funny. And you're like, I actually had 19 good lines, but I couldn't get them out.
Oh,
And then if you get them out too late, people go, that's over, you idiot.
Oh, I had that on a podcast recently, and I had 7 good ones, and then you're like, I have the why are you talking?
I know.
I'm half into a sentence.
I've had that same thought.
I'm like, yeah, because the flowers were. Okay, you say. All right, what are you saying?
Yes. You know, you'll be right there giving out a zinger. You're 4 words in, and Ari goes, "You guys see that Diddy trial?" And you're like, "Ah, I had something, you fucking chooch."
Right.
Yeah, it's tough, but there were moments. It's about 8 hours long, but about 20 minutes was pretty damn good.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you can edit it down.
Yeah.
Did everyone else drink? Did Ari drink?
Everybody drank, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. We took some shrooms as well.
Does Joe still have a cigar? Will he have shrooms?
Shrooms, cigar, weed, just no booze.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's something.
Yeah, it was something, but shrooms ain't exactly ha-ha. You know, no one takes a shroom and goes out on stage and is just, pulling a full Stephen Wright.
Right.
You know, you're going like, whoa, man, what's up with chairs? Why do we have to sit on things? Shouldn't we just stand? Chairs have 4 legs. I have 2. Whoa. And you're like, cut this fucker off.
Cut this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. So that was that. And then finally, we do a show that night. You're all banged up. You do the show. It was fun. Great crowds over there.
Mothership?
Yep. And then Ari goes, I'm doing to the creek. I go, I'll go to the creek with you. We go to the creek, and I go, I'm going home. That's it. I got a flight in the morning. I'm going home. I got to see my baby.
Yes. For God's sakes, you got to see that baby. That's a hell of a baby you got up there, too.
Cute son of a bee.
Very exciting.
Hey, folks. Tuesday Story is brought to you by Huel. Make life easier on yourself when it's meal times. Reach for Huel. Huel is a complete meal in a bottle. It's high in protein, low in sugar, and packed with all the nutrients your body needs. You got that right. Their Black Edition, ready-to-drink meal in a bottle is crazy. It's got 35 grams of protein plus 27 vitamins and minerals. Whatever you're up to, Huel's going to make sure you're fueled up. Look, we're all eating like crap. We're all eating fast food and drinking booze. Might as well put something good in your body for once in your gosh darn life. And this is an easy way to do it. And if that's not enough, it comes in chocolate and vanilla and tastes like a milkshake. I mean, what's the problem here? Start saving time and money without compromising your nutrition today. Get 15% off plus a free gift using Tuesdays 15 at Huel.com. That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers using code Tuesdays 15 at Huel.com. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try Huel today for complete nutrition. Bottled. So how about this? You ever had this? I'm on the flight, got a nice seat, 4-hour flight, 20 minutes in, got the AirPods going, having a good meal. I got to start prepping the meal. You ever do that?
Oh, yeah. Delta, first class?
Yeah.
Yeah, the meal selection.
I never do it. And they go, all we got left is
Fish head.
hay. And you're
Right.
like, wait, hay? That's it? And they're like,
Right.
yeah, everybody else. Like, and I always go, what did I miss? And they go, beef sirloin, chicken piccata. And they're like, give me a piccata. Like, they're out.
Yeah, you got to get early. By the way, they have Shake Shack burgers now.
What?
Delta and Shake Shack have teamed up. We're going to have the best burger in the sky, baby.
Whoa, this is like American Israel.
It's going to be unbelievable. I mean, I can't wait.
Wow.
Shake Shack burger on a Delta flight.
Holy shit, you don't want to land.
If they come up with a burrito, Sundays in Cone. Oh, I got to go to Sundays in Cones. Haven't been down there yet.
Sure,
East
Conehead.
Village.
Yeah.
Great ice cream.
Great ice cream. But if they got a Chipotle guy up there, can you imagine? Just keep on flying, fatty.
Oh, yeah, I'll live up there.
So we're on the flight, got the earpods in, having a great time, got the shitty meal. It was like the vegetarian meal. I go, what the hell? And he goes, you got to pre-order. And I go, all right. So I hear this. I got a nice lady next to me in classes, kind of librarian-y. And I hear, seat directly behind me. And I go,
Louis
what
Armstrong?
the fuck? Yeah, and I look at the lady, and the lady next to me is going,
Oh,
and I look back, it's an old man. He's got the barf bag up there like a horse feed bag, and he's just woofing.
Oh, my God.
Big woof.
Oh, I've been that guy. I did that one flight with the trash bag and it fell out. But my God, was he seasick? Or what is he?
Sea river to the seasick. This guy is woofing in a bag and he's going like. And so the waiter or whatever his name, the stewardess, he runs up, the sky homo. He goes and gets a bag and he's like, "Here you go," and he tosses that bag and he starts woofing on another one. Just booting his brains out, and the guy next to him's going like, "Jesus
Thank God
Christ.
he didn't get that meal."
I know.
He probably pre-selected.
Yeah, don't call me Shirley. So he was just yakking his face off. He's going through bag after bag. Guy won't stop. He's a big dude.
Yakin Face Off. Great Russian comedian, by the way.
And then the lady next to me, she's about to yak because the guy's screaming, and you get the whiff.
Oh,
once you get the
whiff,
it's all over.
WHIF.
Yes. So he's yakking. Finally stops. They get him a ginger ale. They start dabbing his forehead.
God.
Yeah, he's like a supermodel in L.A. in the 90s. And then 20 minutes go by, he starts up again. And it was a whole puke flight.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is like lard ass. What,
right?
is he? He's old, he's young, he's fat, he's heavy?
He's a fatter old guy. He looked like a fat Italian guy, like kind of like a Tony Soprano.
Oh.
But older. Yeah, it was bad. He went through 18 barf bags.
And what do you think? Did he say what it was? Did he say, "Oh, I ate something," or my father's gay"? Did he say anything?
I think he was just a bad flyer, but I just popped the earbuds up, noise canceling, because it's that sound that gets you. Oh my you can hear it coming up, but I got my vegetarian meal. It was brutal.
Oh, that's fucking awful. And it went on the whole flight?
Pretty much. It was probably like 2.5 hours of yakking and then not yakking, then back to yakking. It was a good time.
Poor guy. Well, you got to at least in those moments think, I'd rather be me than him.
Of course.
Because you're sitting there going, this is awful. This is just my luck. I got a yacker behind me. He's fat. He's ugly. He's Rupert. But then,
fudge yacker.
If it's just, you're like, at least it's not me. Like, say with being in traffic on the highway, you're sitting in dead stop traffic. You want to kill somebody. And then you get up there and you see a bloody corpse with an airbag wrapped around it. You're like, well, I'd rather be me, I guess.
Of course. Glad to be me. Glad. And I'm not some people are contagious yackers. The lady next to me, she heard that noise and she was like, now I'm going to puke. So bad time. Finally landed. You jump in a cab. I meet up with the lady at baggage claim. We see the baby. The baby gave me a nice smile. You ever have this one? See the baby. It's been like 5 days. So you're like, is he going to remember me? Does he hate me?
Yeah.
Am I a father or not? So he looks at you and he goes, and you're like, all right, I'm in.
All right.
Then we get in the cab. Oh, man, look at her.
I will. Hold on.
Wow.
Whoa.
We get in the cab.
Is that the nanny?
Yeah, I wish. We get in the cab, and then the baby, we've been hanging out for like 30 minutes now. The baby looks at me and goes, You ever have that?
Well, he's probably dealing with some internal. He probably has the airport thing going on.
Sure.
Like he's probably got the shits or it's a queef or whatever.
And I was diddling him.
Yeah.
But he was like that, and then he just starts weeping because I think it hit him like, oh, wait. I like this guy. Or he's having emotions.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So I looked it up. That the baby will do that sometime. If you don't see him for a while, they don't know how to process like, this is great. I missed
interesting.
You. Yeah. So I ChatGPT'd it, and there you go. So now we're cool.
All right. That's good.
And it's good to be home. I feel like I haven't seen you in 9 years.
And then we're leaving Sunday.
Yes.
Which you didn't know about.
I know. I put that in the calendar.
So
can we tell them what we're doing?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We're doing Dr. Phil.
Now, are we going on together?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know what Dr. Phil does that I told him you got to stop doing this. He does the interview with one guy. Then he'll have another. Then you leave. Then he has another comic, and you do an interview with that. And you're like, don't give me a 1-to-1 in front of a full house of a theater.
Right.
It's too awkward. Like, let me snipe. Let me bullshit. Now he's like, so, I'm Dr. Phil. We'll be right back. How'd you get into comedy? And you're like, I don't know. Who cares? Like, I got no joke for this.
Well, by the way, I did an episode 7 months ago. It hasn't come out. I think I had the worst bomb in the history of things. I don't know what the hell happened.
Wow.
I think it went well, though. But then there was someone else who was mad. I don't know what the hell happened, but it's been 3 years. I did the thing.
They pulled it?
I don't know. I asked. I was like, hey, what's going on here? They're like, oh, no, we're just behind. I'm like, behind?
No,
it was 2 years ago. I was a virgin.
Yeah. Touch for the very first time. But mine, it was after yours, and that came out a month ago.
Yeah, well, yours was bigger. Who was on yours?
Santino,
You-
Chevy
it's
Chase.
You and Santino and Chevy Chase. That one, you got to get out there ASAP. I think mine's like going to come out on the 4th of July or like when the president gets shot or something.
Well, could happen again. But we had, it was awkward. At one point, Santino goes, bring Norman out here. Let's do this together. And it was so much better. Because
Right.
they can fuck with each other, and it's just not just you trying to be funny one-on-one.
Maybe it'll be us together then.
I hope so. I'm going to push for that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. The last time we had a kid come out, we just made fun of him being, and we talked about being pedophiles and wanting to blow him, and that was killing. So you need something to go off. Don't just go off me.
Right.
Go off a kid, fuck.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what was going on because I was like, he's asking like genuine questions. And I'm like, am I supposed to be silly right now or am I supposed to be answering? Because I had the same thing. He's like, so you put out a special? I'm like, yes, I did.
Exactly.
I didn't know. Okay, I'm glad to hear this because I thought maybe that's why I didn't get my episode out.
I talked to Sam. Sam's like, I went into material because I'm like, I'm just being interviewed here in front of 10,000 people. Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not easy.
No, none of it's easy. It's very difficult. Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure. But there's always editing and yada, yada.
It's a lot of gum. I feel like with the Hinchcliffe's show, too. It's like some young comic goes on and does well, so I'm like this. Good job.
I know.
And then they're like, come on, hit him with something. I'm like, well, it's a nice pants. I don't know. You had a good set.
Yeah. So then you're like, you're ugly. And everybody's like, whoa,
Yeah.
you hate this guy? I'm like, no, I'm just trying not to bomb up here.
Yeah, you're like, you fat pig. And then they're like, what the? You're my hero.
Right.
They're all shaking, being like, it's so nice to meet you, Mr. List. I'm such a huge fan. And I'm like, well, your mother sucks my asshole, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this the show?
Quit comedy, you douche.
But
So,
what can you do?
what can you do? So, yeah, it was a whirlwind. I appreciate you letting me vent to you because I've been in like the deep depths of brain hell, you know, where you're just spinning.
Yeah. Bad spin. Well, less mushrooms, less booze,
Yeah.
and less away, I guess. I don't know.
And as a 41-year-old, it's not what it used to be. It's a young man's game out there. So I gotta dry out.
Dry out, smooth out, throw some bananas in the garden, have some water. Sunday will be fun. We'll get after it. We'll get drunk. That'll be crazy.
I'll bring some drugs.
Maybe we'll go to an Indianapolis titty bar, really.
Oh.
Indianapolis, one of the craziest downtowns. It's gnarly down there.
Wild. That city is fucked.
Yeah, not good. I don't know where we're even performing.
Some theater.
I wish we were doing Cleveland. Anyways, we got to wrap this up. My special is out right now. Rave reviews. This thing's blowing up. I think it's at 4 million views already. It's called Small Ball. It's on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, jump right over there. Go watch it. You got to like, subscribe, share, comment. That's the
Nice.
best thing you do. Thumbs up and say, hey, fucking, this is awesome. This is the greatest. Send it over to somebody. We put it on Punch Up first. We got about 600 emails in 2 hours,
Whoa,
which is nice. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, just want to get in that algo. Just want to slide down that river.
Algo it. Go watch it. Tell everyone. Spread the word. Join our Patreon. We did the Q&A behind the scenes of the premiere, which was fun. Ronan and I went crazy. He put his foot in his mouth a couple times. I put my cock in his ass.
Yeah.
That was great. So that's a fun-ass Patreon. We also did behind the scenes of the Sesh,
Oh,
which was fucking great. Great
that's a
show.
great room.
Brendan Sagalow buried everybody.
Come on.
Brendan Sagalow he's going to the top.
Really?
It's a long way to the top, and he better not fall down because he'll cause an avalanche. He's
a pudgy little man.
a big guy, but he murdered. Chuck, you were there.
Wow.
I mean, murdered, and a certain opener of mine, who's Zagalow's best buddy, had to go after.
Oh, I know who that
Biggest
is.
fuck up I ever had in my life. I was like, all right, you close it out, big man. And he ate a bag of cheese because Sagalow, I mean, it was like Def Comedy Jam in there.
Wow.
You got to see it. I mean,
said the N-word?
I'll send you the tape. I mean, it was like someone threw a hand grenade. I walked in. I was like, the walls were sweating. My dick was hard.
He's shaped like a hand grenade.
He's got killer stuff.
I can't wait to see it. Good for the old Saggy.
I'm telling you, he's got something special.
Well, check it out. Check out the vid, folks. You're going to see it firsthand because I don't believe it.
But yeah, get on Patreon. And I'm on tour in New England, all of New England. Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont, Northampton, Massachusetts, and then Woodstock, New York on the way home. So get tickets to those, all on Punch Up.
That's
live.
a cute town, I hear. Woodstock 99. I'll be all over the road. When's this coming out?
Monday.
Oh, great. So, yeah, you'll see me in hell. I'll be in, Eugene, Oregon, San Jose, Dallas, Tejas, fuck my ass, going to Australia, New Zealand, and then I might do a Europe tour later in the year. We got Skankfest, we got the Patreon, we got all kinds of stuff down the barrel. Look forward to that. And, we'll see you all in hell. Choo-choo, what do you got there, Fatty?
Hey, everybody, check out my podcast, Funbearable, with Ray Harrington and Brad Rohr. We just did a live episode in Providence. A lot of Tuesdays came out. Want to say thank you very much. We appreciate it. And that live episode will be on the Funbearable feed pretty soon. Check out funbearablepod.com. New video and audio episodes every Wednesday. Good stuff.
Yeah, go check it out. Chuck's had a tough go of it. His mother's sick. His grandmother fucking kicked off after 96 years, which is insane.
My grandfather's 100 and he's still alive.
Wow.
Oh,
How'd he
wow.
take it?
I called him last night and I was like, "How you doing?" And he
He's
said,
like, who's this?
He said, what?
"No, he's with it. That's what's
Oh,
weird."
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
They were living alone when she died.
Oh, divorce?
No, like they were both living together without any help.
Ah.
No one lived with them. They weren't in a retirement home. They were just we're just hanging out.
Damn,
That's good
impressive.
genes.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, we ever since they moved back from Florida, like over 10 years ago, I've been like, they're gonna die soon because they were 86 and 90. So I've been super close to them for a long, long time.
I'll tell you, when
Which
I'm
is
100, I hope I'm not with it. I want to be in La La Land.
No, AI. That's the good thing about AI. You'll have a young man's brain. You'll be out
Maybe.
bird dogging chicks and banging beaver.
Can't wait. Those old folks' homes are all fuck fests. That's what
true.
I hear.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard. But yeah, I talked to him last night
You can
and
go
he was,
fuck some ladies.
I would love to. But no, he said like, he's like, she lived a great life. And he said this, which was kind of a bum out. He goes, I said, "Are you doing okay?" And he goes, "I break down every once in a while,
Oof.
but your Nana told me not to act foolish, so I'm not going to act foolish." And I think he means like, don't get too emotional.
Oh, she probably meant don't go fucking all the women like your
Yeah.
grandson.
Yeah. So he's like, I'll be with her soon, and I'm like, oh, God,
jeez. Well, that's usually how it goes.
I know.
That's true.
They,
That's true.
they-
Good for the goose is good for the anal. But I'm at the Melody Tent in Cape Cod. Also, that's not selling well. Sorry,
My papa will be there.
huh?
I said my papa will be
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
send
bring
him
him
up
out.
there.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
put
gonna have
that
a
old
good time.
geezer on the
Bring
list.
him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have him do some time.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, so my wife just died. We'd love to have you, but I looked at the tickets. They're like $100. So I had to call my agent. I was like, "What are you crazy? Oh, my Taylor Swift." So they lowered that.
$100.
Good.
Yeah, well, they're like the tent. It's a big deal. So we
Yes.
charged too much. Yeah, so I was like, "Get the hell."
100
Unchained
times
Melody.
3,000. That's like 300,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, sorry. So your dad's dead.
No, it's all
No,
good.
his dad's alive.
And my dad's still alive, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
He's
good.
75.
Finally, some good news.
My dad is 70, and he's like doing backflips. It's insane.
Your family, you have good genes.
It's crazy. It's
It must
insane.
skip a generation.
He
You
drove
look like hell.
my dad drove down here to help me move, and he's 70. He's like lifting
Damn.
couches. It's crazy.
Boy, oh boy, tell him to come here. I need some stuff moved.
Yeah, he'll help.
That's pretty good. All right, well,
all right.
thanks, folks. Get on the Patreon. Praise Allah.
No
Sweep it
one
up.
wants to
Got it.
be themselves.